Mistry raises in his letter are allegations about what was happening at AirAsia. Joining us now is Subramanian Swamy, petitioner in the matter that involves AirAsia. Mr. Swamy, appreciate you joining us. Now, Mr. Mistry in his letter allegedly states that board members and trustees are also aware that in the case of AirAsia, ethical concerns have been raised with respect to certain transactions, as well as the overall prevailing culture within the organization. Are you going to be using the contents of this letter in court, sir?
Well, it's absolutely in the court. The fact is that it's AirAsia has been, from day one, have been saying both Vistara and AirAsia are frauds on the Indian law because it was never meant that an airline from abroad can come and sign up with an individual and start an airline from services within India. It was meant for a foreign airline investing in an existing airline. And Mr. Tata, knowing very well, flouted it. And he had a tremendous control over the previous government, and he had for some time at least tremendous control with our government. Now that's all over. And it's the next hearing, I think the AirAsia...
Sorry, my apology for interrupting you, Mr. Swamy, but you just said that he had significant control over your government, which is now ended. Can you explain that to us, sir?
Well, he had... I think his own statement makes it very clear that he has broken off because he suddenly attacked us for intolerance, late recognition, but he's recognized, he said publicly, that it is very annoying and very sad that there's so much intolerance, and it is of a recent origin, he said. So that itself is enough. I don't have to name the minister whom he had that influence.
Okay, but
it's
Swamy,
easy to guess because it's easy to guess because when the minister was not a minister, he certainly took his services for opinions on various legal matters.
Right. Mr. Swamy, I want to ask you now, in terms of perhaps regulatory action, do you believe that regulators like the DGCA should take suo moto cognizance of the contents of this letter?
Well, of course they have to, because I'll be filing it in the courts anyway, as soon as I get my hands on that letter, which shouldn't take long. And I've already brought in, after the last hearing, a document where Mr. Ratan Tata was complicit, where they had a secret agreement between AirAsia and Mr. Tata as an individual, or rather representing Tata Sons or whatever, in which it is explicitly stated that the effective control will remain with AirAsia Malaysia, and which is against the law. And it was kept as a secret document, and can you believe what the government of India's affidavit now says? They said they didn't know about it, and I had to bring it to their notice. And so they have filed an affidavit in court.
Right, Mr. Swamy, it's always a pleasure speaking with you, sir.